Who is Michelle Chikanda? My mum told me a story the other day about my teacher at nursery telling her, your daughter uses such big words. She's only 4, but her use of language is nuts. Where did she learn them? And my mum looked at her and said, I have no idea. And I think that kind of sums me up. I'm the kind of person who punches above their weight in anything and everything. And I believe the world really is my oyster. And I'm a person who's committed to learning everything that moves me forward and committing to every goal I set for myself and really going all in. That means the pain, the failures, the suffering, the grind, all of that. And that's what I'll do. So that is me, the girl that punches above her weight. What do I do for a living? Good question. My main job is working with CEOs and senior leaders, helping them to solve business challenges, or at the very least, identifying people who can help them do that. And I've done that for 8+ years. My other, newer, more exciting gig is working with women, helping them navigate their careers in business and in life, and facing the challenges that come so that they can be the best version of themselves, or the most influential version of themselves. A little bit more about my new gig. So I transitioned into working with women and doing this for 3 reasons. Number 1, I was so tired of people asking me how I got to do what I do at such a young age, and I decided to teach everybody who wanted to know it. Number 2, I'm a woman, a Black woman, and it breaks my heart to see so many women who get stuck in that middle bit. And when you make those calculations about money, career, and family, and it's not adding up. And I just basically wanted people to get through that navigation process better. Number 3, I spotted patterns. There are the haves and the have-nots. And when it came to information, I was lucky enough to find myself on the side of the haves. So I basically decided to take all that information from those who have it and give it to those who don't. And that is the most rewarding part of my job, but more than that, my life. What is the best advice anyone has ever given me? So much. But I'm gonna go with progress starts by telling the truth. Dan Sullivan. I've had to tell myself the truth many times in order for me to move forward, and sometimes that's not fun. And that's what I do when I teach my methodology. I realize no matter how much you motivate and inspire people, ultimately you have to understand where somebody is in their journey and allow them or give them the tools to really extrapolate from that where they need to go. But it all begins by telling yourself the truth. What are your weaknesses? What are the painful things about yourself that you don't want to hear? My second favorite bit of advice, I know I was only allowed 1, but I can't just stop there, is from my good friend Beyonce. Yeah, we're good friends in my head. And she says, my fears can't go where I'm headed. And I love that because, so much fear, a lot of the times, fear stops us from really going after what we want. And I'm like, no, fear, I appreciate you, you are here, but I'm going there and you can't join me there, so we have to part ways. But it's a dance. And so that would be the second bit of advice. Fear, bye-bye. And that's the best advice, I think, summed up. Joy is definitely on the other side of fear, which moves us on to the next question. What is my biggest fear? Being on my deathbed, probably, and thinking, I could have done this, or I could have been this person, and I wasn't. That's, in a nutshell, that would be it. That would destroy me. What is my greatest achievement? I haven't hit it yet. So I'm gonna skip this question. What? I can't skip the question? My greatest achievement would have to be my career and my business. I'm building something that I'm genuinely proud of, and I find empowering and empowering others in a way that gives me joy on a daily basis. Some of the women I've worked with have been incredible people, and I get a lot of, a great sense of achievement when you bring people together. It's not to say I have all the answers, but I know where to find answers, and I love that. When you see somebody, have a big block in their life for such a long time, and suddenly they just go, it was that easy. That, for me, is why I do what I do, and I love it. What advice would you give to somebody who is trying to navigate their career? Now that's a hard one. I'd basically ask them to spend a lot of time with 3 questions. What do I really want? Not what would be the best or easiest or most acceptable to other people. What do I really want? And the second one is, what are the real reasons I'm not making progress or haven't made as much progress as I'd like? It's usually because you haven't tried absolutely everything in your power. And sometimes, a lot of the time, it's your own ego in your way. And the third question is, what habits am I going to commit to no matter what to get what I want? That would be, I'd ask them to spend time with those 3 questions. You just heard my door slam, it wasn't me. The last question, what is your secret sauce? You can probably tell it's not that much of a secret. Joy and laughter. If I wasn't laughing so much all the time, I would look about 200. Because my life is so intense, and having people around me that give me joy is the greatest blessing I have, and that is my secret sauce. Giving joy as much as I can and receiving joy. It just makes life so much better. And that is it. It's a wrap. If you want to know more, email me, find me somewhere. But those are the questions I have, and I hope you feel like you know me a little bit better.